Welcome into our bird dog yoga flow. Today we're going into a warrior flow. We'll hit all three of our warrior postures, warrior 1, warrior 2, and our warrior 3. So lots of upper body and lower body work today. As always, you can grab some blocks and props if you'd like to use them. Otherwise, you'll just need your mat. Let's go ahead and grab your things and we'll get started in a cross-legged position facing the front of your mat. Coming into your cross-legged seat towards the front of your mat, you can cross whatever leg feels comfortable in front of the other, and then really ground down through the sits bones as you start to lengthen through your spine. You can close your eyes here for a moment if that feels good as you start to link into your breath. Don't mind the temper tantrum that's happening. And we'll find some seated cat-cows here. So bringing your hands gently down to the thighs or the knees. As you inhale, draw the chest forward, lift the chin, lift the gaze, tilt the tailbone back. And as you exhale, round in the spine, tuck the chin, pull the shoulder blades apart, hug the belly up and in. Finding that a few more times on your own. Inhale, draw the chest up, lift the chin, lift the gaze. Exhale, round in the spine, tuck the chin. Really using your breath here, adding on any additional movements that feel good. So maybe rock from side to side, barrel roll the chest, draw some circles with the heart forward, going each direction. Just finding anything that feels good here. Finding 2 more rounds of breath, so evening out from right to left. And then gently relaxing back through center. If you want to switch the legs out, if you like to feel even, go ahead and switch the legs out one in front of the other. We'll find some twist here. Inhale, bring the arms up and overhead. As you exhale, twist to the right. Right hand behind you, left hand to the outside of the right knee as you lengthen up tall through the spine and maybe draw the gaze back over the right shoulder. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, twisting to the other side. Left hand behind, right hand to the left knee. One more time each side. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Come back through center. Inhale, reach the arms high. And then exhale, cactus the arms out to the side, pulling the shoulder blades down the back and lift the chest. Inhale, arms go high. And as you exhale, just plant the hands and roll over the shins, coming to your tabletop position. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. If you like to take a few rounds of cat-cow here, you can. Just a couple moments here to settle into this space, kind of feel how the wrists are feeling, the palms, the shoulders, the hips. And then gently finding some stillness. Ground down through the left knee, start to lengthen the right leg long. Inhale, the left arm reaches forward, moving into some bird dog crunches here. Take an inhale. Exhale, crunch it in, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Exhale, crunch it in, really hug that right thigh up and in. Inhale, lengthen, extend, one more time. Exhale, crunch it in, press to the right palm. Inhale, lengthen, extend, pause here. Release the left hand down, flex the right toes down towards the floor. Rotate the right hip open as you draw the right foot out towards the side in line with the hip. And then gently releasing the right foot down into this gate pose shape. Rising up to our gate pose. From here, bring the right palm forward, left arm reaches up and over. And then inhale, reach the right arm back up to the sky. Exhale, right palm reaches forward, palm up, left arm reaches up and over. One more time like that. Inhale, both arms reach. Exhale, bring that right hand down, reach up and over with the left, really working that left oblique strength. Inhale, both arms go high. As you exhale, bring your hands down to the mat and just let your hips fall back into this awkward child's pose shape. So the right leg is out towards the side, stretching out the inner thigh as you relax the hips down, the head and the neck. Gently come forward into your tabletop shape. Release the right knee back and just shift the hips back for a moment. Rock from side to side in this little short child's pose. Come on up to your tabletop. We'll move over into the other side, ground down through the right knee, extend the left leg long. From here, reach the right arm forward, bicep by the ear. Take a breath in, inhale. Exhale, crunch it in, knee to elbow, really round. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Exhale, crunch it in. One more time, all the way through, lengthen. Exhale, crunch it in, press. Lengthen and extend, pause. Right hand comes down, flex the left toes down towards the ground, start to rotate the left hip open as you draw the left foot out to the side, and then gently relax it down right where it is. Rising on up to your gate pose, lifting the arms up and overhead, take a breath. As you exhale, left hand comes down in front of the shoulder, left palm facing up, and then reach up and over with the right hand, stretching the right obliques and engaging the core. Inhale, both arms go high. 2 more times like that. Exhale, sweep the left arm forward, right arm reaches, and then reach the arms high. 1 more time. Exhale, reach. Inhale, come back through center. Planting the palms down, shift the hips back, trying to relax the right hip down towards the heel as you relax the head and neck down into this awkward child's pose shape. Feeling that nice stretch on the inside of the left thigh. Start to come back up onto your palms, release the left knee next to the right, just shift the hips back, letting that go. Start to shift the weight forward into the hands, tuck your toes under, lift the hips up and back into your first downward facing dog. Take a moment or two here to walk it out, bending into one knee and the other. Shake out the head, yes and no. I like to roll forward to a high plank and send the hips back a couple of times. And meeting in our downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. As you exhale, hop, step, or float to a forward fold. Inhale, you halfway lift, tabletop the spine, nice flat back, belly up and in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, round up to stand, 1 vertebrae at a time as you reach the arms up and overhead. You can even lift the gaze. And then exhale, forward fold, dive all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Dropping your knees down to the mat, we'll move through a modified chaturanga first, then the elbows straight back, bring the chest to a hover, then release all the way down to the belly, press into the tops of the feet. Inhale, baby cobra, little lift in the chest, little to no weight in the palms, and then exhale, release that down, tuck the toes, press up to a tabletop or a high plank, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Moving through our sun A's a couple more times. Inhale, gaze forward. Travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale and fold. Sweep the arms up and overhead, reach and rise. Exhale, reverse that all the way back down, forward fold. Inhale, you halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Moving through our full chaturanga this time, keep the knees lifted or drop them down. We'll lower halfway down, low plank. Release to the belly to find your baby cobra, or this time sweep it through upward facing dog. And send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. 1 more time, all the way through our sun A. Inhale, gaze forward. Travel to the top of your mat on your exhale, forward fold. Inhale, you halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, you fold and surrender. Inhale, root to rise, reach all the way up. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, you plant your hands, hop or step back. You ride that one exhale all the way down. Next inhale brings you through to upward facing dog or baby cobra. Send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. 2 rounds of breath here. Big inhales through the nose. Find some length. And then open mouth, exhale. 1 more round of breath, settling in. Building onto our first warrior flow. Inhale, lift and lengthen, right leg goes high. As you exhale, step it through, low lunge. Pause here for a moment, sinking the hips forward and down, bringing the hands forward to frame the right foot, draw the chest up. One more breath. As you exhale, supported Shiva, bring the left knee behind the right calf, sink low into the hips. You're hovering on those fingertips. Curl the left heel in towards the glute. Stay low, one more breath. Step all the way back into a high pyramid. So left foot steps back, keep the back heel lifted as you straighten through the right leg, and then fold over the right thigh, drawing the right hip back, left hip forward. You can always bring your hands to the blocks here. Bend into the right knee, release the back heel down, and we'll rise on up to our warrior one. Lift the chest. Virabhadrasana 1, draw the right hip back, left hip rotates forward, big breath in. As you exhale, release the hands behind the low back, interlace the fingers, or you can just grab for opposite elbows, forearms, whatever works for you. If you have the palms, press the fists down and away from the low spine. Take a breath in. As you exhale, humble warrior. Dive down, dropping the right shoulder to the inside of the right thigh, maybe sending the hands up and overhead. Again, you can just grab for opposite elbows or forearms as you let the upper body hang. Keep trying to draw the left hip forward. Gently release, coming all the way back up, reaching the arms up and overhead, back to our warrior one. Take a breath in. As you exhale, cactus the arms out to the side, lift the chest, peel open the heart. Inhale, rise. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, move through a chaturanga flow, or you can just hold a high plank for a round of breath, and then send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Same thing to the other side. Lift and lengthen, left leg goes high. Step it through, low lunge, in between your hands, pause for a moment. Drop the hips down, lift the chest, the gaze. Supported Shiva, right knee comes behind the left calf, sink low in the hips, hovering on the fingertips. One more breath here. High pyramid, step the right foot back, straighten through the left leg, draw the right hip forward. Left hip and left heel drags back as you scissor the inner thighs in towards one another and then fold over the left leg. Using your breath to find some length and space. Bending back into the left leg, release the right heel down, rise on up to your warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. Squaring everything off the best you can towards the front of your mat. Lengthen through the fingertips, take one more breath. Release the hands to the low spine, finding your grip here. Pressing the fists down and away or grabbing for opposite elbows, take a breath. And then exhale, humble warrior, dive down. Left shoulder to the inside of the left thigh, trying to send the fist up and over the head one day. You can always have the fist on the low spine and then just actively pressing it away from the crown of the head. Keep drawing the right hip forward. One more breath. Gently release, rising on up, warrior one. Release the arms and reach. Exhale, cactus the arms out to the side, peel open the chest. Inhale, rise. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, ride that exhale all the way through chaturanga. Sweeping it through. Downward facing dog, send the hips up and back. Round of breath here, inhale. And exhale. Building on, moving on to our second warrior flow. Inhale, lengthen the right leg high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Stay low right here, breath in. Exhale, skandasana to the back of your mat. So lunging into the left leg, trying to keep that heel glued to the earth, working on our ankle mobility as we send the right toes high, sinking into the hips and trying to lift the chest. Hands can always come down to the earth for support. Stay low, lift the heart. One more breath. Press through that left foot to rise on up to your warrior two, front of the mat. Bending into the right knee, reaching the arms forward and back. Take a gaze towards the left side of your mat and make sure the hips and chest are nice and square over the legs. Your Chest is square over your hips. I know words and body parts. We're on the same page. Holding nice and low here. Take a breath in. I'm gonna turn towards you so that you can see what I'm talking about. From our warrior two, we'll find some dancing warrior arms. Right hand comes directly out from the shoulder, palm up like we did in our gate pose. Left arm reaches up and over the ear. Come back to your warrior two. Exhale, dancing warrior arms. Stay low. Come back to your warrior two. Nice job. One more time, dancing warrior. This time, inhale, reverse your triangle, straighten the front leg as you reach up and back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, plant your palms, step back, move through a chaturanga flow, or just meet in your downward facing dog. Moving on to the left side, lift and lengthen, left leg high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Staying low right here for a breath. Then skandasana to the back of the mat. So lunging into the right leg this time, trying to sink nice and low. Adjust however you need to sink the hips and lift the chest. Again, hands can come down to the earth if you need, or blocks. Trying to send that right knee open and flex the left toes high. Another round of breath here. Pressing off that right foot to rise on up to our warrior two. Bending deeply into the front knee, squaring the shoulders over the hips, and really opening up through that right side body. Then drawing the gaze over the left palm. Take a breath. On your exhale, dancing warriors, your left arm reaches straight forward from the chest out through the shoulder, palm up, as the right arm reaches up and over by the ear. Come back to your warrior two, stay low in the legs. Exhale, dancing warrior. One more time through, inhale, rise up. Exhale, reach. Reverse your triangle, this time straighten through the front leg as you reach up and back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, plant your palms, step the left foot back, move through your chaturanga flow. Meeting in downward facing dog. Nice job, round of breath here. And out. Moving through our last warrior flow, lift and lengthen, right leg goes high. As you exhale, step it through, low lunge. Pausing here for a moment, take a breath. Keeping the back toe or back heel lifted, rise on up to your crescent lunge, high Anjaneyasana. Drawing the right hip back, rotate the left hip forward, squeeze the left glute as you find some depth. Keeping the biceps by the ears the best you can. Find a fierce crescent lunge. Just start to hinge at the hips as you hover your chest over the thigh and really press through that heel. Reach the palms. One more breath. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Find a Shiva squat. Tuck the left knee in towards the right calf. From here, you can keep your hands on the mat or start to lift up to a warrior three, reaching the arms forward. You can always cactus them out to the side or bring your hands to heart center. Back down to that Shiva squat. Back up to that warrior three. One more time, all the way through. Back to that Shiva squat. Yes, you can. Rise on up, warrior three. Whew, hello, right glute. Back to that Shiva squat, hold. Bring the left knee to the outside of the right ankle as you release the shin down. Hips go down into a seated twist. So your right knee is bent, starting to twist towards the right. Right hand behind you, left arm up and over. Catching our breath right here. Inhale, find some space. And exhale, twist. Gently unravel. Just find a forward fold at the top of your mat. Shake it out, let that go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, move through a flow, or you can just make your way to downward facing dog. You can just find a high plank. Sending the hips up and back. Left side, lift and lengthen, left leg goes high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Pause for a moment, build that foundation, nice wide stance. Back heel stays lifted as you rise on up to your high Anjaneyasana crescent lunge. Squeeze the right glute, find depth in the front leg. You're high on the back toes. One more breath here. Now keep the biceps by the ears the best you can as you start to hover your chest over the left thigh, pulling those thumbs up towards the ceiling, lengthening through the spine. Slight lift to the chin. One more breath. And find that supported Shiva, hands down. Tuck the right knee into the back of the calf. Hold right here. And then we rise on up to that warrior three. Rotate the right hip down. Arms can reach out. Hands to heart center or cactus them out to the side. Back to that Shiva, tuck it in. Lift back up, warrior three. Back to that Shiva, one more time through. Back up to your warrior three, yes you can. Back to your Shiva and hold. Bring the right knee to the outside of the left calf, lower on down into our seated twist. So left hand comes behind, right arm up and over. We're giving that left knee a hug. As you inhale, find length. And exhale, twist. One more round of breath. And unravel. Find your forward fold at the top of the mat. Shake it out, let that go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. You can move through a chaturanga flow or just meet in downward facing dog. Then once you get to your down dog, come on down to your shins. Moving into a hero's pose. I'm gonna open up the front side body a little bit more here and get our heart rate down just for a moment before we move through our very last flow, kind of combining all three of those flows we just went through. So for our hero's pose, our full fixed firm, if you know where you're going, don't wait for me, just get into it. Otherwise, you're gonna bring your heels to the outside of your hips if that's comfortable for your knees. You can always place a block underneath the sits bones, or you can just stay seated back on the heels. Whatever variation you're in the legs, you'll start to walk your hands back behind you, starting to open up the front side body. You want to lower all the way down onto your forearms. And then one day, all the way onto your back with your arms up and overhead. Choosing your variation. Finding a spot where you're feeling engaged but not stressing yourself out. If you're starting to lose your breath, gently come out just a little. We're here to give our body a moment of peace and space. And slowly, the same way you went in, gently making your way out, coming into this narrow child's pose, just keeping your legs together. Arms can drape down by your side as you relax the head and neck down. Finding that rounding in the spine. And then gently come back up, moving into one more restorative-ish posture here. Opening up the front side body again, moving into a melting heart. So keeping the knees and hips in line, keeping the hips up and over the knees instead of pressing the hips back if you can. Then walk the arms forward into our melting heart or puppy dog shape, relaxing the head, forehead down. If this just is not working for you and you need to move into a child's pose, feel free. Taking this where it feels good in your body. Just here for a couple more rounds of breath. And from your melting heart, starting to lift the chest. Take a few moments here if you need to rock from side to side, find some cat-cows. And then we will send the hips up and back, downward facing dog, moving into one last flow, combining all of three of those flows together. our whole warrior story here from warrior 1 all the way out to the warrior 3. Lift and lengthen, right leg goes high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Find your supported Shiva, tuck the left knee behind the calf, sink low. Big step back, finding our high pyramid, straighten through the right leg. Back heel spins down, rising up to our warrior 1, inhale. Exhale, interlacing the hands behind the low back. Inhale, you lift, open up the chest. Exhale, humble warrior, dive down. Inhale brings you back up, unravel the arms. Exhale into our skandasana at the back of the mat. Ooh, almost fell over. Sending the right toes high, sink low. Rise on up, warrior 2, bend into the front knee. Exhale, dancing warrior, right palm reaches, left arm up and over. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten through the leg. Sweep the left arm forward as you bend into the front knee. Pivot onto the back toes into our crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale into our fierce crescent lunge. Start to hinge at the hips. Plant the hands, finding our Shiva here. If you want to float the hands, you can. Up into our warrior 3. Press through the right leg, extend the left leg back, rotate the hip down, reaching biceps by the ears, extend through the fingertips. Exhale, hands to the mat, finding our seated twist, dropping the left shin down, right hand behind, left arm up and over. Unravel, find your forward fold, left foot meets your right, let that go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, move through your chaturanga flow, or just meet in downward facing dog. Left side, lift and lengthen, left leg goes high. Step it through, low lunge. Finding our supported Shiva, tuck the right knee behind, sink nice and low in the hips. Big step back into our high pyramid. Bend into the knee, drop the back heel down, rise on up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the low back. Inhale, you lift up, find space. Exhale, humble warrior, dive down, fold. Inhale brings you all the way back up. Exhale, skandasana to the back of the mat, lunge into the right thigh. Inhale, you rise up, warrior 2, sink low. Exhale, dancing warrior, left palm forward, right arm reaches up and over. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten through the front leg. From here, sweep the right arm forward, pivot onto the back toes, bend into the front leg, crescent lunge. Exhale, fierce crescent, start to hinge the body forward, reach the fingertips. Find that supported Shiva, tuck the right knee behind the calf, inhale. Warrior 3, press through the right leg, the left leg, extend the right leg back and reach the arms forward, biceps by the ears. Exhale, finding our seated twist. Right knee comes down, twisting over the left thigh. Unraveling, finding our forward fold. Let that go. Wonderful work. Inhale, halfway lift. This time as you exhale, just start to crouch and curl, coming on down to your bottoms, sending the legs out in front of you, taking that extra love out from underneath the sits bones, lengthen up through the spine, flex the toes. And as you exhale, just round forward, grabbing onto whatever is accessible for you. You can bend into the knees as much as you need to. If you need some rounding in the spine, letting the upper body go. If you're working on the hamstring length, keeping that spine nice and long and drawing the chest towards the toes. Beautiful work, everyone. Getting all those warrior postures. Moving through that wonderful warrior story. Slowly start to lift the chest, kind of scoot your bottom forward, coming into a supported fish pose, just bringing the hands back by your hips and then lowering down onto the forearms. Trying to create this number 11 with the forearms like we do in our Sphinx pose. Then relax the head and neck back, trying to draw the shoulders open, shoulder blades together. Supported fish. Take a big round of breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly lifting the head back up, making our way down onto our bottoms. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. Showing some love to ourselves for all that hard work we just went through. Being grateful and giving ourselves some freedom to explore in our practice, not going in it with any judgment of what it should or shouldn't look like, knowing that each and every day we step onto our mat is going to be different. So honoring and respecting our space. Take one more big inhale and then exhale, just releasing out wherever it's comfortable for you for your final Shavasana, legs and arms out long, maybe arms down by your side. We'll pause here for a few brief moments of peace and quiet in our final resting posture. Stay here as long as you'd like. Beautiful yogis, thank you so much for joining me, honoring your space as always. We will see you all next time. Louis is going to continue to take his little nap after throwing his temper tantrum. So thank you all for joining in. Namaste.